one of the tenets of good co-founder communication is, I mean, that's it, being willing to and able to be vulnerable about, can I deliver this or what's going on, but really have those conversations that'll drive like moving the business forward. So I think having that is like so evident in how Mikhara and like Cam and how we work together. Like we're not afraid to say really anything that comes to mind or shoot down ideas sort of lovingly. It's like, okay, well, we're reminding ourselves, why are we doing this? What's this for? And it's really like the constructive communication. And yeah, to that resource, Mikhara, that you mentioned earlier, first round review, I think they're a great venture capitalist fund in the US, but they do amazing content and articles. And that co-founder questionnaire, it's almost like a dating questionnaire resource. And it's like 50 questions long of
Yeah, it was like a
like
dating
really,
question, wasn't it?
truly, yeah, like, and it's really like how do you work best? All these, I don't know, all these deep dives into like almost who you are as a person and examining the relationship. And I'd come across this resource a couple of years back, but yeah, instrumental, I think, in setting that tone of conversation, how we can work together.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think particularly Cam and I were conscious, like we had a friendship of many years and we wanted us to all feel very equal and we're very conscious of to feeling that. So it was great to have like an asset or a survey that we started off on. And it was questions like, what is your personal exit plan? Like at what point it was pretty it took me a good day to complete. And I think the other article that Tiff shared that really helped me, particularly in a startup where you're wearing multiple hats. And before Tiff came on board, I was sort of doing a bit of the coding in a very janky way. Like Tiff is very much the software engineer. But another article she shared was talking about how to give back your Lego blocks and realizing that our Lego blocks are changing every day. And whilst we might feel like we're giving them up, we're actually just getting new Legos to play with. And that kind of reframing really helped me when I thought about my role in this company because it was so defined for just 1 month. I was doing developing and Cam was doing the front end. And now actually got a developer. So what am I doing now? Okay, what new Lego blocks can I pick up? And that sort of thinking has personally really helped me as someone who always feels like they need to be doing. So I also really appreciated that too.
That's
Awesome.
so cool. And it's so true, isn't it? I think there's like two really important streams there. The first one is to really be open and honest about who you are and what your plan is in business. I think getting on the same page, because I think we all do have our own stories, our own journeys, our own vision for the future. And if you know where each other is at, you can kind of accommodate each other a little bit more accordingly. But yeah, I love what you just said as well about what's my role? Because I know, so in my other business, Scrunch, I did have a co-founder at one stage and had a pseudo third co-founder. And it was really difficult. Like, we stepped on each other's toes so much in the beginning. Like it was crazy. And so it wasn't until we actually did sit down and go, okay, this is what I do, this is what you do, and we just have to trust each other and trust that our skills are our skills, and the reason we've come together is because we respect those skills. Oh my God, that was life-changing going through that process.
Trust and respect. Yeah, that really stands out to me.
Yeah, but I love that you did it at the start.
No, we did. And something that Cam said, so we're really diligent on our like retrospectives. And I think particularly in the sprints phase of like building an MVP, like this product changes every day, sometimes hourly. And I really appreciate what comes out of our retros and our commitment to it. And something Cam said, which I think also really guides us, is as individuals, we're all three very driven, high achieving individuals. Like we like it. So how does that work when you put them together in multiple uncertainties, right? Like we're doing user research, doing product research, doing go to market research, doing funding research. And I think he said something that was just so beautiful. It was like, dependency is a good thing. And I know that just shifted everything for me, where it's like previously, and particularly in part of big organizations, you're carrying the team, you're having to build everything and just show up and present. And that's what you're being paid to do. And that's why you've got 100 people there. But here it's been so awesome to like talk first, understand skill sets first, what people can do in our team, and then sort of go away and do the doing and just to be more dependent. And I really enjoy that. I think because respect and trust.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's so important. I mean, I know we're talking about it in the context of a co-founder relationship, but even when you think about the fact that our teams largely are remote or a hybrid model these days, you've got to have that within the team as well, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.